Hi, and welcome to this mini-series videos on how to create text motions and graphics. In this series you're going to learn how to create this video. I will be showing you how I created the text motions we just watched, so you can use the same techniques in CreateStudio. Now let's create the text motion. First, I will need a shape. I will choose a rectangle to set a background. And let's make this a dark gray. I think that's okay. And I will extend it on the timeline a little bit. Next, I will select a rectangle one more time. And I will adjust it to create a square. And center it. And adjust the time length. I will add a custom animation. And I need to select position, opacity, and rotation. I will need two squares, so I will duplicate this one. And I remove the animation for the lower one. And make it yellow as you can see here. The yellow square will serve me as a guide, and I will lock it in place. Let's lock the background as well. And rename all the layers. For the white square, I will position the playhead before the custom animation, and I will move the square to the left. I zoom in for a better adjustment. That would be okay. Let me just quickly set the Y rotation point at -90. Adjust its final position, guided by the yellow square below. And let's have a look. For a nicer effect, I will add another custom animation. I will choose position and I will set the easing as slow motion. I place the playhead between the two custom animations, and I set the square position a little offset to the left. I will make the adjustments. And let's see how it looks. Now, let's add a text. That we need to go with the white square. Change the color. I will make it dark gray. The same color as the background. I am adjusting it a little bit and duplicate to create another text like this. I think I will change the font. I like this font mod heavy. I will leave the font link in the description below, if you'd like to use this font as well. Create. I will make it heavy. And visuals. I will leave it thinner. Let's place the two words at the very beginning. And let's animate both the same as the white square. For the starting point of the white square, I think I forgot to set the opacity at 0, so let me just quickly adjust that. but be sure to have it back to 100 in between the two animations. Now, I will animate the text. I will set the initial position at the left. For the text, I will set the Y rotation point at -90 as well. And reduce the opacity at 0. Next, I will add another custom animation just for the position. I will set the easing for slow motion. I will repeat the same settings for the second word. And let's see how it came out. Now, before I will animate the exit of the first white square, as well as for Create Visuals text, I will select all three of them, and duplicate all, and set it aside for later. Next, I will create the exit of the actual white square, as well as for the two words. I will select the same, position, opacity, and rotation. Placing the playhead at end of the animation, I move the white square to where I want it to be when exiting. This time, I will change the X rotation point at 90. And the opacity I will set at 0. For a better precision, you can always expand the timeline. For the text, I will do the exact same settings as I did for the white square. Selecting the duplicated three objects, I drag them to the left and overlap on the other group of objects, and having created another word. So, for this one, I will have 3 words. I have removed all the previous animations, for each element of the duplicated ones, and I have reset all the settings at the original values. I will repeat the same custom animations, and I will choose again position, opacity, and rotation, for all 3 words, and the white square. For exiting animation, I will do the same, excepting that all 3 words and the white square will slide to the left side. Now that I've seen how it plays back, I think that expo easing would be more suitable for the end animation. So, I will set that real quick, for all the objects created so far. Next, I will add the CreateStudio logo, that I have already imported in the media folder earlier. And I will quickly adjust the size, and center it. For the CreateStudio logo, I will repeat the enter animation as for the previous square and text. Of course, having different starting and ending positions. I will add another custom animation, to slide the logo up for its final position. I will choose position, and for easing, I will choose expo. Let's add a text. CreateStudio. And I will change the font. And choose Poppins. I will center it and move it down to about here. I need to add a custom animation for the text. Let's select position to animate the text. Drag this animation a little to the right, and I'll move the text downwards a little bit. For this text I will need a mask. So, I will select a rectangle. I will adjust it a little bit. And to be able to see, I will reduce the opacity like so. By moving the playhead beyond the end of the animation of the text object, I will set its final position upper like so, just below the logo. And, I will resize the rectangle to fit the text and make some fine adjustment. And, I will rename it Mask Text. Next, I will right-click on the text object, and I will select Mask Width and Mask Text. Let's change the easing for this text. And I will select Expo. Let's have a look. It looks great. I zoom out the timeline. And let's adjust the time duration like so. From the Motion tab, in Settings panel, I will select Fade to animate out the logo and the text. First, I set this motion animation for the logo, and then, I will copy and paste the same animation to the text, so I'll have both fading out. Well, We just completed the first part of this mini-series. Just follow the settings and guide techniques we covered in this video, make your own adjustments to suit your preferences, and then go to the next video where I will explain the next title animation from the main video.